All right, let's see what we can make of it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Long time no see. It's me, BG, with ITL. Hope you're all doing well. Most recent follower was Panda OVO. Most recent subscriber, Choco Becca. And top donator, Cbone92. And we are back with more black screen. We are back with more Genshin Impact. There we go. So, Onwed said that I would really like the next part, that I'm really close to like hitting like a major milestone. So, we're gonna keep it pushing. So, I was out the other day. I was at a Subway, and I heard this guy listening to a video on his phone. And the video on his phone was talking about a type of relationship. I cannot remember what the lady was calling it, but it's a relationship where you are committed to one another, but you don't live together. You have two completely separate places. And the whole thing wasn't making a lick of sense. Not just to me. I was just listening from a distance, so, you know, maybe I don't fully understand all that. But nah, he was playing the video rather loud, and I was able to hear more or less everything she was saying.
At the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Let's move.
By royal decree.
Ida, you need to hurry up. This was well done. Almost.
But not only was it not making sense to me, it wasn't making sense to the dude that was watching the video. So I'm trying to figure out, it's like, well, hold on. It's like, this isn't making any sense. And I started listening really close to what she was saying.
This was well done. This should be fun.
And I realized it's not supposed to make sense. She's trying to spread something that is lucrative for her as if it is something that is normal and something that should be normalized. It doesn't make sense.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
And that's the point. That's the problem that I had with it. It's the fact that it didn't make sense, and she was trying to, gosh, I'm getting swamped. It was the fact that it didn't make sense, but she was trying to push it as if it was something that was supposed to be like common sense. It's like, yeah, no, people do this. It's like, no, people don't. In fact, it doesn't make a lick of sense. And that kind of had me bent out of shape, because I'm wondering, it's like, how many of these groups do we have active today in America that are going using this strategy? How many? Where it's like, it's lucrative for us. We just have to make them believe that this is normal, and make them believe that things go like this and can go like this. How many groups? I feel like if you would, honest to God, you would do better just being upfront, just saying that, like, this is how I want things to go because it would work better for me. You would have, I mean, that would require being honest, and a lot of people aren't honest these days. Who's this? No thanks.
Hurry up. Roasted fry. Use this first. Let's end this quickly. An unfortunate fault.
But it will require honesty from people, and people aren't too worried about being honest these days, which is what started up the whole like your truth type deal. Whereas like it's just whatever you say it is.
By royal decree. Not now.
But I was irritated off that because she's just out there spreading those lies because it's like, who? It's like somebody point them out. Who has been in a committed relationship that has worked with people living at 2 different locations as it normally progresses? I'm not talking about that long distance relationship because I had to go work in another area for a month. No, she was talking about like the long haul of the relationship being held in 2 different locations. Y'all don't live together. Still support each other, still love each other, you're devoted to one another, but don't live together. That don't make a lick of sense. And it's not even, the crux isn't even the fact that it doesn't make a lick of sense. A little bit, it's more about the fact that she was making it sound like it's so easy to make it work. I don't have a single relationship to go off of that worked like that. Do you?
One with the forest.
Odds revealed by.
I'm 1,000 ears if you have. But it just coming from her and like how she was going about it, I could easily tell. It's like you're not being honest. And if people were honest when they approach these matters, not only would there be so much less turmoil, these conversations wouldn't even last as long as they do. That's the whole point. You're turning something that could have been a simple conversation talking about the facts of the matter into a tug of war between 2 people that are fighting for power using arguments that only support what they want to see happen, what would be most lucrative for them. You're not going to get anything good out of that.
Can't see.
In fact, we've been suffering the consequences of not getting anything good out of that for roughly the last, what year is it? It's like 2023. Roughly the 8 to 10, roughly the last 8 to 10 years.
You'll get
Wow. I hear everything. Can't see.
Wingblade.
And that's just it. That burned me up.
Odds reveal thyself.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
The night is cold.
Enshroud.
I must correct myself.
Cold. Mine to command.
This is a fight. Good Lord. I don't know if I brought enough food for this.
Let's end this quickly.
By royal decree.
Can't see.
Not now.
I'll uproot you.
Always pack a sandwich. Right. Onwed, I don't know if you heard much of anything I just said. Boy, I went on a rant like as soon as the stream started.
Frozen food.
Odds reveal thyself. The night is cold.
Can't see.
Let's end this quickly. I slipped up.
I was talking about how gosh, this whole thing is gonna go on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out, should I run the whole argument back? I was running my mouth. I said a lot. But I guess to summarize, I heard a dude in a subway listening to a video on his phone of a woman talking about how relationships can work with the two people in the relationship living at different locations and it just working out just fine. And I was talking about how much of a load of bunk that was, because I've never heard of any relationship, out of all the relationships I've heard about, I've never heard of any relationship working out with the two major people making up those videos, making up the relationship, being at separate locations. Like, you're devoted to one another, but you live at different locations. You support each other and you're committed to one another, but you two have two completely different houses. It's like that, huh? I was about to say, it used to be an ongoing saying, damn Tainari, it used to be an ongoing saying that long distance relationships tend to not work. You talking about actively being apart from one another. Now, I understand rich people because that's the trade-off. The amount of money that you're making calls for you to do a certain amount of work, and you guys have to move around a lot. There's a lot of business to take care of. You're barely gonna see one another. I know that rich couple that is only the only time they really get to spend time with one another is when they meet up once a week to talk business over lunch. It's like, I'm familiar with that lifestyle, but she was trying to make it seem like it's more normal, and it's not. When honestly, what she was doing, she was trying to promote something that she herself wanted specifically. But you don't get that. You don't push that by making it seem like it's normal when it's not. Because it's not normal. It comes across as disingenuous. So a lot of people have bad relationship take, but no, it was shining a bigger, it wasn't even so much about the relationship take. It was shining a bigger light on a greater issue outside of what she was talking about and what she was doing. God, that is a hard attack to dodge. And that's where the rant began on the stream. It's like, how many groups do this? How many groups just walk in with something that they would want to see, they would like to see happen just because it's lucrative for them, not because it's normal, not because it's good for people, like for the greater people overall, just because it's like selfish. I was like, how many groups are doing that? I honestly don't meet too many people. He was eating at the Subway. I was just passing through. And you know, while you eat, you like to watch something, so I kind of got that. I could overhear it.
Let's not waste time. Use this first. No, you're not going anywhere.
But the funniest thing was, I was just listening to it. Eventually, he noticed that I was listening to his phone. And he admitted to me that what she's saying doesn't make a lick of sense to me. And I was like, well, yeah, it's not supposed to make sense. They'll make it sound like it makes, they'll try their hardest to make it seem like it makes sense, but it doesn't if you're actually paying attention. If you would just admit that this is what you want, because it's lucrative for you, you would have a much easier time than just trying to make it seem like, no, this is completely normal. People are like this happens, da 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 da. It's like, girl, hush. No, it don't. It's not normal. You just want it. Just admit you just want it.
Keep up.
Not now.
Can't see.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Why am I so weak? so weak she couldn't even talk.
This is bad.
Enshroud. Keep up. Let's nip that in the butt.
This first.
Not now. Cole, mine to command.
Can't see.
Send this quickly. Not going anywhere. Frozen. Let's not waste time.
The night is cold.
Fiddlesticks, I didn't mean to fall. But I guess it just really irritated me. It's like on the biggest of issues and on the most trivial things, people aren't being honest. They're just making moves telling God help me their truth and trying to argue that like that's the way things could be, should be, would be, whatever have you.
Use this.
And moving like that, it doesn't surprise me at all that the conversations that we're having as a society are taking as long as they are to resolve, because nobody's really trying to come at it with honesty. A lot of people say a lot without saying anything. Yeah. I try to avoid being one of those people. If I feel like what I'm about to say has nothing in it, I normally stay quiet. But it goes against my job on Twitch. I have to say something.
Windblade.
Fiddlesticks, that hurt.
I hear everything.
Went to the whole wrong dude.
Flowers.
Son of a...
Odds reveal dice.
Can't see.
Finally.
Keep up.
Use this first.
Dang, why don't you get picked up? Why is he so tall? All these guys are like ridiculously tall.
Enshroud.
Use this first.
Let's nip that in the butt. Can't see.
Rats. Cock.
Not now. Stars, shine.
Use this first.
The night is cold.
Rats. Use this.
I hear everything.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night. Prepare to be blown away.
Loneliness of death.
Hilarious. He can't shoot children. I need to heal.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Just imagine Child trying to pick out a pair of Adidas.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Yeah, shopping for some Adidas shoes. Yeah, he's suspicious.
Here, we gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
No, I'm so serious. I need to heal. This is ridiculous. Hold on. If you could heal me.
That thunder's so loud.
So you better watch out for that cat. He wears Adidas.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue.
I'm not too worried
And you
about the
met with
Yeezy brand
Ningguang,
one
I
way or the
trust?
other.
What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous.
I don't think the Yeezy brand is something to be
I think
avoided.
She's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Okay.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
What do you mean, held up a net and a
No.
Yahoo?
Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No.
I'm gonna have to
I
go
need you
watch
sing
that
to them.
video.
Singing
Everyone
to the
keeps
flowers
is like,
will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
I mean, I've always been a person that was curious about. I was always curious about what was Hitler saying that was getting people so riled up. I wanted to find like translations of his speeches so I can know what to look out for in English. When it's like, okay, that dude's actually talking pretty wild because this guy over here said the same thing that was getting the people riled up.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Nationalism. Gets the same rage as a football team you claim.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Then all of a sudden it's you versus everyone else just because.
Da 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 da.
That's the first time I've ever heard her voice.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
One with the forest. I'll bury you.
Oz, reveal thyself. The night is cold.
Gah. Ha. Gah. I'll uproot you.
just rips off Barbara's idol song. Oh.
My guiding stars. Hold. Mine to command.
Can't see. Keep up.
The night is cold.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Ha! One with the forest. I hear everything.
My guiding stars.
That ice shield is coming in handy. Jeez.
Not now.
And drown.
Y'all get picked up. Thank goodness.
Keep up.
By royal decree.
Please get off of that ledge.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's
So,
nice
Onwed,
and all,
which
but
one came
will
out
those
first?
petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Which one came out first again? Bastion or Transistor?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Well, it said your name right before it let me choose. Funny,
reminds me.
Bastion was
How
the
was your
one
visit
that
to the
won the
Jade
poll
Chamber?
yesterday.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet.
Oh, stuff gets
When the
added in New
Archon
Game
War
Plus?
came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Right, walking around with very plain to see horns. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
All right.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time.
Dang.
You must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
As free as they're allowed to live in anime land, you can have a plethora of experiences that just make you grow up really fast.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
I don't notice anything going on.
Keep up. Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now.
These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Oh.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Not a clue.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and. So, you think I can teleport right to the Jade Chamber? What's this? I don't want to talk. Didn't make any food. Didn't bother to heal. Oh, the big thing up in the sky. Oh, wait. I normally get to the thing up in the sky from, like, right here. Why not?
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside.
Ooh.
But who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Man.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Or you'd be
But
dead.
even if we can't take any, we
Right.
can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important.
What, is
as
the Mora supposed to be talking?
Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
This looks like such an arena. I could see this being a battlefield in a Pokemon Stadium game.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
It's like the police are beat up and we didn't do it. Oh no!
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides,
Goodness
you
gracious.
could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
For real?
This chance is hard to come by.
Oh.
So show me all you've got.
Ow.
So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Dust to dust.
Oh. Nice.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Dodge poor time. Oh, so sorry. So quick to flee. Passable effort. Poor timing. Try this. Freeze.
By royal decree!
Not bad, not bad.
Was this the boss fight that you were talking about?
You're wide open.
Enshroud.
A clear shot.
What in the world? Well, look at him.
So quick to flee.
Can't see.
Gotta get what you can while you can.
Run all you like. What's the hurry?
We're out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Dodge poor timing. Passable effort.
Enshroud. Let's nip that in the butt.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good.
Huh?
No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough.
Oh.
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Okay.
One with the forest.
Break.
God dang it.
My research.
Out of the frying pan! Help! My dinner isn't...
Cool it. Eat this.
Oh. Fiddlesticks.
Doesn't look good.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Can't see?
Race you!
Got you. No use hiding back there. Break. Eat this.
Well, this isn't going well.
One with the forest.
Dust to dust. Not bad. You're swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Better start talking. What is this? What is this? Oh. I don't have any health left.
This is going to cost you!
Dang, she landed right on her face. I don't have any health left. Hey, man. You want to calm it down a little? Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks, even worse.
Enshroud!
I don't do great damage either.
Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Can't see?
Oz, reveal thyself!
One with the forest.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
By royal decree!
Flowers!
Oh man. This is not looking good. Dang it. That is a really cool attack. That is a really cool attack.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Can't see?
Phantasmagoria!
Fiddlesticks. Not looking great.
Enshroud. Can't see. I hear everything. I'm not finished my research.
Crap. So I gotta start that whole fight over? Everybody's stuffed. Alright. Man, I gotta start that whole fight over. Whack. He has that one really cool attack where he basically summons... It looked like a whale. That was a really cool attack. Hey, do you sell the moon here, buddy? Oh, I can. Oh, it's unlocked like a dungeon. Alright, well, I'm about to fall on this dude's head right quick. Hey, crazy, you showed up just in time for the boss fight of the chapter, apparently. Moaning. Top of the moaning, 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 top of the moaning. If oh my ankle was a person. Alright. I gotta start this whole thing over. They better let me skip those cutscenes. Oh! Squad's not terrible, but I think I would change her out.
I applied for vacation. You remember too, right?
Damn, Layla.
You heard that? You apply. Girl,
She said, I'm on paid leave.
so you remember, right?
Wow.
Oh, wait. Where's scene skip?
It looked impressive enough.
No.
We're all up to that some more. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't take it,
You can't skip the cutscene.
Oh, right. It's quiet.
Bruh.
Look. Uh-oh. Paimon smells
so
quick.
sorry.
We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
No. Well, that does mean I have to start over the boss fight. Whole thing. All right.
You've already fulfilled your.
Why?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be
Shut up,
entitled
child.
to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
Oh, they
now
full-
you're nothing but where if it weren't for that lovely stopping the
So you've been planning to take the
as one of you, she will get that much sheep. I'm not at the time for discussion and either way. We now the battle.
battle.
When Signora, instead of confronting you direct, when she faces a word, but as for
We won't let what happened in
me, oh, so besides, you could never.
Shut up,
Fighting talk,
boy!
I love it. This chance is hard to come by.
Shut
So
up!
show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger.
Christ.
So come now.
Oh, that
amuse
lip
me,
flapping?
And don't you
You don't
dare
shut up.
disappoint.
Don't disappoint.
How unbecoming.
You're unbecoming. How about that? How about that? Huh?
Cool it.
What if I said you're
Try
unbecoming?
This.
Enshroud.
Huh?
Let's nip that in the butt.
So quick to flee.
One with the forest.
Run all you like.
Well, who's running? I'm shooting you dead in the face. Tell me who's running.
Dodge this.
You just ran. Don't run.
Try this.
Enshroud.
Weren't you the one talking all that hot mess just a second ago?
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good.
All right,
No wonder
phase
Senora
2.
was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now,
Is it?
show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Is it tough?
Can't see.
Oh, that
Think
hurt.
you are.
Oh, that hurt.
I'll
No
approve
use
you.
hiding back there. Got you. All you do is run.
Said all I do is run. All right, don't move. Don't move. You stay right there. You stay right there. I don't know how to block that. I'm glad Layla has that shield.
Keep up.
It's a really strong attack too. Ow, boy.
My guiding stars. Cold. Mine's
Music's pretty good too.
Reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Break. Can't see.
My name never came up, but now that I done came up, I think I'm King Tut. All right, let me stop.
Crush you. Keep up. Ha.
Ah!
Oh, what a drag.
Still can't. I don't know what to do about that attack. Maybe I can stop him? I never tried to stop him. Yeah.
Something else catch
Maybe
your
I can
eye?
interrupt that.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
By royal decree.
I stepped on a bee.
All you do is run.
May your heart be your
Let's nip
guiding
that in the
key.
butt.
All right. Cutscene. Skip.
Not bad.
Skip.
Your swordsmanship
Skip.
is quite impressive.
Skip. Oh.
But that's about as far as you'll get.
Rasengan. Nice. You're unbecoming.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
Ooh.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Did I? I can see fighting a foreteller going something like this.
As lame as the damn that cake was coming.
Number 11.
Galaxy cake? I'll take it. I'll take it.
But this is going to cost you!
Oh, God.
Dude, why did you do all this?
No, look how she lands. She landed straight on her cheek. Who taught you how to fall? I'm just casually getting my butt whooped. Huh? Oh.
Look at this.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
Look at this champion over here.
I do like it.
Did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
I'm not listening for the sake of battle.
Enshroud. I can't hear anything you say.
Broly!
There's a plot.
For the sake of plot, I've gone deaf.
Don't be scared.
Dodge this.
One with the forest.
She's concussed. She's concussed.
No rest for the wicked.
My guiding stars.
It's like, tell me how I took it when I came to check on it.
I'll uproot you.
Die here.
Keep up.
It's okay, her skull broke her fall.
Time to pull some.
Oh! Oh, he's strong. He's really strong. Really strong.
Real strong.
Get ready for this. Oh.
Cool it.
Enshroud.
You are spare parts. Seriously.
Stars, shine for me.
I gonna pull out the choir for this movie.
Frostbite.
Funny.
Come
Not
on.
now.
Come on, man, and make up your mind. A minute ago, you said you were fine.
Said I'm close to spectacular.
Wait, the way. That's such a cool move.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
That's what think about bubbles.
Can't see. Let's nip that in the butt.
I liked how the Powerpuff Girls each had like their own special abilities the other ones didn't have.
One with the forest.
Oz, reveal.
Dodge this. Die here.
Keep up.
No. No.
I'll uproot you.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Slap him around.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems
Phase
the burden
4.
of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through.
Oh, weak ass.
And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you
So
never
is his
had any
name
chance
Child?
of beating me to the
Yes.
Gnosis.
Okay.
You had no connection to the
Your parents
Gnosis,
hated you.
no matter where it had been taken.
That's
Alicia,
what we've
name
been
our
trying to
baby.
tell you.
Child.
We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
I'm the baddest bitch of the West.
Because it took me 1,000 fights to prepare for a funeral. That's why.
Or I'm the
You
baddest
already
bitch
know
of the
the
West.
answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have
Beat
to
him
curb
like a
my
red-headed
curiosity.
stepchild.
Oh! That was
This
too
battle has
specific.
already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against
We're
one
friends
another.
now?
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
It's not.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
So this whole funeral prep was for nothing.
It seems that the
Waste of
guardian deity
time.
of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts.
I don't think you understand wasted time. I think preparing for this funeral wasted my last 3 weeks of streams.
Oh my goodness.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
You're a
I had
backup
hoped it
plan.
would never come to this,
My
for the
backup plan.
weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak.
Okay, child. I'll beat your ass again. Stop talking.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
Oh,
A god?
he's a sociable
Osile,
fellow.
overlord of the vortex.
For
who was
just getting
defeated
3
by
health
Morax,
bars
the
of an ass
Geo-Archon
beat.
in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath
we're
the
friends
waves by
now.
the Geo-Archon stone spears.
'Cause I can't
ever
kill you.
since. If such
Sounds
an
like-
ancient god would
sounds
be
like
unleashed
loser
upon
shit.
Liyue Harbor,
It
defenseless
sounds
without
like
the
survival
protection of its
tactics.
Sounds like a
deity,
sore loser.
do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand
Let's be
aloof and
friends.
watch the ensuing
Yeah,
destruction?
trying to survive.
But
I can't beat you.
The war ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Have you?
Those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
Mm.
With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such
How
a
many is
situation
that?
fails to interest me, and is largely against my
Is
principles.
that 12?
But knowing that such an action will not only force
It's
the
13.
Geo-Archon
I'll
to
give it-
show
nah,
its
it's
head,
13.
but you as well,
Yes,
that
it's
makes matters a little more intriguing.
I just want another Kingdom Hearts game. You know, it's just...
I just want more Kingdom Hearts. That's it.
Well, you know, Missing Link. You know, if it wanted to come out, it could come out. I wouldn't be against that.
I mean, lore is lore. Lore is lore. Okay.
Yeah, I've pushed the lore that I have access to about as far as it can go.
Let's see.
Except for that
Will the
book
nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an
and that
ancient
one other
malice
book
once
that I need to
more?
get.
If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue,
2 other
you're
books.
free to stay and enjoy the show.
The story before KH3 Ultimania, which kind of combines all the ones that came before it, and the KH3 one.
What's going on?
This shit looks cool. Is this how the game was supposed to be? Oh. Get up on the Hydra's back. Get up. What the heck?
You saw that, right?
Right.
Paimon's exhausted.
So this is me?
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
All these things are squishy.
Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
Paimon, Jesus!
Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Stop talking.
Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude,
Right.
we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Is that a fucking deer?
Paimon gets it.
His name is Boon Kava.
A deer.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
I believe that.
Which
Your
is
mouth's
why
not
we must
moving,
stop that
love.
monster
There we
before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
Stop.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years
Because
ago
of the original
against
language.
enemies like that
Stop
thing?
and the voice lines
No,
go down.
that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered
This.
here be enough to stop that god?
This would be an example of one of those lines that didn't need to happen. It's like, can the power of the, we just established who all has popped up. It's like, now it's that section, that midsection right there didn't need to happen. And
It's just a recap.
now, right, it's a recap of what we just talked about. Now, if I say go and the next lines try to reiterate anything that's here, you'll get what I mean.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue.
We just got animals and people in this bitch.
One certainly could.
Oh, hello.
Huh?
Who, Rex?
The Chising did once research the matter
Oh.
of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy.
Word.
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here.
Who?
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
Bitch, if you teach it,
Yet
maybe.
It would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
Okay.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for.
Oh my
So
god.
be
Wanna
it.
stop shitting
We
on
shall
humans?
use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Okay.
So can we fight then?
She's going for it.
On that bitch.
Go for it. Oh.
Real shit.
All right, Final Fantasy. Make that summon. Bring out that totem. Look at him.
Oh, she pulled out the turns. This motherfucker running on air. You know what? Go off. Fuck, go off.
Ooh. Onwed, I'm glad I came back for one episode.
This hubby bubby.
It would have been crazy to take a break from Genshin Impact, and when I come back, this happens in the first episode. Oh, Oh, we're really about to throw down.
Let's go. Let's go.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with
Oh,
me!
this is dope.
Let's go up too.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Girl.
She's letting it fly.
Oh.
You can't run!
My guiding stars. Oh, my...
Yeah, morale and all that, but these people
Can't see?
Let's find out. You see anybody?
I hear everything.
Alright. Maybe it was a fat dude.
I summon thee.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Not now.
Oh, so soft.
So soft.
Enshroud.
You getting beat up, son. Oh.
I'll uproot you.
Shoot him in the back of the head.
Can't see? That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
Are you?
Careful not to get hit.
I'm very familiar
So
with
you
it.
said very familiar, like you know. So what happened for you to know? Spill on
The Fatui!
My
Their
goodness.
attacks are
It looks
unrelenting!
crazy.
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Get him off! Get him off!
One with the forest. Let's nip that
The ancient gods attacking again. There are so many between you. We can't look.
Hi, Mom.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh? Not now.
Are you about to do something that helps me?
Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow.
Wow,
It's
really getting hurt.
shockwave. This green is really strong.
Call her strong. Damn.
Royal
She's
decree.
strong for a granny.
That implies all granny.
A lot of grannies are weak.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. My guiding stars. Oh, mine's
Freeze. I hear everything.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside.
Back looking ominous.
Yeah, that's only a sign of war times in a Naruto.
And fight with all your
That
might.
is true.
I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Ooh. Just coming from nothing?
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
3 forms out.
Alright, let's see if I can hold it.
Please bear with
Once you've adapted, try to use them at battle.
Woo!
I'm saying juice me up.
I'm strong right now.
Juice me up. I need the juice. Give me the juice.
Shine.
The moon shines down.
Stars, shine for me.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
See?
Stop! You said a man in his pajamas?
Yeah, in like one.
I hear everything.
The cape was just a pillowcase tied around his neck, and he said,
That is so different from what that's actually from. Oh my god.
That's all it takes.
If we hold here, there's nothing worse to come.
It's like if you ain't the wackest, the moonshine stick. Probably. It says I'm leaving.
Well, you gotta make sure that one
keep up.
They gave me the power late. They would spend so much time talking.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's nip that in the bud. I'm not gonna make you watch them scenes again.
Please, no.
Say, go right back. I wonder how it looks out here. People panicking or they just chilling still. It's like, y'all see those things over in the horizon? What those look like to y'all? Sea snake? Yes, I thought sea snakes too. But those are some big ass snakes. Anybody? They're shooting projectiles.
It's like the bloop has risen from the depths.
Like they're shooting projectiles.
Yeah, I saw that the first one was getting beat up. I was trying to stop it. Those dudes pulled up with hammers and I wasn't taking any damage off of them and they were being healed. Conveniently enough, the power-up you get from the old lady gives you a mad boost in strength, which canceled it out, but she was talking for so long. No.
You can't pet the dogs?
No.
That's a crime against humanity. You can't... Listen, video game developers. You can't have dogs in video games.
Dogs you can't hurt or get meat
Right,
from.
dogs you can't do anything from. And you can't pet them. They gotta be useful for something. Let me pet the dog.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Couldn't pet the wolf.
Right, I couldn't pet them big old wolves. That's the one thing I want to do. Pet the big old poochies. Why would you have...
According to Kuching, this is what we
Did
should
she say coochie?
Excuse me, do you...
Yes.
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
They did add an event in Inazuma where you could spar samurai
The one
dogs
for guests.
with katanas held in their mouths.
What's going
But
on?
no dog petting.
You can spare katana
Spar.
dogs. My bad. Spar katana dogs, but I can't pet a puppy. Yup.
If we hadn't happened to...
No, God! Why? God!
Hold on. It's the addiction.
Yay!
Faced with the calamity of-
conversation.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Yay!
Just...
Ew.
It's not just you.
Our most recent follower is Panda OVO, most recent subscriber is Chocobecca, and top donator is Seabone92.
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did one, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortals ever look?
I was gonna go into an... I should have set up an intermission for all
We
this.
haven't a moment to spare.
Just waiting for it to go by. Okay, let's get back into it. The battlefield has been set.
Do it.
Oh my gosh. Very funny. Said, didn't some KH game have this problem too? Some dance water dance thing? He's talking about the Demix fight from KH2. Yeah, the Battle of Great Maw back on the original KH2, when you couldn't skip any of the cutscenes, boy, you better win off the rip. You better win off the rip.
The 3 Adeptire manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
No rest for the wicked.
Damn right, no rest for the wicked. Shoot him in his face.
My duty.
Keep up.
Stop this man.
Not now.
One with the force.
Make him look somewhere else.
I'll uproot you.
Destroy his life.
Odds reveal the...
Make him regret having been born. Quickly. Quickly. Stop this man. Confuse this man. Well, that was whack.
Don't be scared. My guiding star.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
Are you?
Be careful not to get hit.
Are we good?
The Fatui! Their attacks are
Right there.
unrelenting!
This was the one. Stop these people. This was the one that gave me issue. Hold them off. Confuse them. Do something. Stop them.
Not now.
Dodge this.
They didn't freeze. No. Pull their attention. Do something.
Were you about to say we can't hold them?
This boy just died. Take their energy. Take the licks that they're trying to give to it. Protect it at all costs.
This is Depto energy. That
Get
runs
up.
in your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. His brain is really strong.
Okay. The health looks better this time. His doesn't, but, you know, I only have one. No. Lean in with all you got, I guess.
The night is cold. Cold. Learn to command.
Freeze him.
Will be frozen in time.
Send him into the underworld.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil.
Every day of my life,
The wayside and fight with all
I
your
fear
might.
no evil. All right, let me
Choose did this during
stop.
the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness.
I have to protect these for this long, like until time runs out. Kinda trash. There goes. Oh no.
Unless it's good coleslaw. Keep the coleslaw. I've had some good coleslaw.
I've never had good coleslaw.
Oh, and I was shocked. I was like, what is this?
How coleslaw is supposed to taste.
It's like, is this? The answer to
Is this an answer from this? Like really? Really?
You've adapted and try to use them in battle.
Getting washed. Big unit getting washed.
Is this?
Is this a unit getting washed?
Dodge this. Oh,
Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
They're not gonna make it. They're not making it.
Get your big jiggly behind. Looking just
Reveal
like
thyself. Wings of darkness. Come, step.
Out here looking like an accident.
A mistake. Accusations.
Rookie mistake! Rookie mistake!
I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Where'd you get that?
Oh yeah! Who lied to you?
By royal decree.
Like, all I'm doing is expecting it now, just because they said that.
It's like, yeah, we're holding and waiting for the worst to happen. Because the worst doesn't happen first.
Like, the worst has obviously yet to come.
I mean, the background is these floating pendulum dragons.
I hear
Worry about the
everything.
worst to come.
Don't be scared. Not now.
I mean, if it was useful information, I wouldn't put it past it. But I constantly have the feeling like I'm listening to the ghost from Destiny. Where, like, he's just talking because he wants to talk to you.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this level, the
Can
Adepti
it
will
be
be
something
able to deal
useful
with
like
the god.
Ymir? Telling stories? Telling history? Like, I'll perk an ear up listen to that shit. I don't want to hear about your day. I don't.
I want to hear about your day.
I don't. Look at this. Handler!
Oh,
I'm like, flip.
dead.
Didn't happen.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Phase 5. Oh, wow.
Yay!
Masenko!
What a bang. It's fire, y'all.
It's working. We just need to keep this up.
The blue eyes white dragon is charging its attack.
Okay, we're looking.
Should have showed one of them just getting struck down.
Dang. I did want to see something.
Just someone just straight up just. Ah! Nah, apparently they all got mad defense, mad dodging skills. Is she gonna land on her cheek again? Okay.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Okay.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber?
You're gonna
What
throw
is
the
meaning
Jade
of
Chamber
this?
at it?
I'm about to say, if so, it's like, I want to see how you slang that bit.
I understand.
Oh.
Traveler, lend me a hand.
Okay.
Farewell, old friend.
Huh?
Oh, they're doing that thing.
Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Oh, we're dropping it.
Yeah! Like, no, I'm gonna chuck the Jade Chamber at it.
Yo, we're just gonna drop it on their head. We got flight balloons. Oh yeah, we're birds. Let's just drop this bitch on them.
The music hasn't stopped. Oh.
Finally over?
Whew.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade.
Woo!
The effects of the sigil of permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
Woo!
Alright.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Girl, can
Surely
you take a
won't pretend
fucking
to have forgotten
compliment?
The reason for which we
Try to
came.
tangle that neck up into a knot, you rude motherfucker. You rude.
Onwed, I will say that part of the game was really cool. But the last time that the game was really cool was when I was fighting Dvalin in the air. She's a giant duck. Yeah. The amount of game that was between the two times that I said the game was cool was way too big, though. Like, way, way too big. You need to get your adventure rank up in order for the game to be cool again. It's like, nah, it was supposed to be cool on the way. Ducks famously don't take compliments well. Yeah, Daffy and Donald really, they don't do so, do so hot.
These damn ducks.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words,
Scrooge, too.
There we go,
I've heard
Madam
that when
Payne. Tell that
Ningguang
bitch.
began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber.
I guess it does reflect how ducks are in real life. Have you ever tried to compliment a duck? How'd it go?
I'm pretty sure it tried to bite me.
Okay.
The closest to a duck I've been is feeding that bitch from like a foot away. No, baby ducks. I rub some baby ducks.
Oh yeah, those cutscenes in the Pyramid Quest, bruh.
At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat.
You're waiting for
But
Madam
that does
Ping to
not
become
mean
wishable?
That the
That's
Liyue
funny.
of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Ooh.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Cloud Retainer, you actually are kind of rubbing me the wrong way.
I'm telling you, she's just upset at every fucking body. All the time. For no reason.
Yeah, those paralysis demons. Shoosh.
happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon.
Keep your stories to yourself.
Quell the strife between
Love,
the two sides.
we're not telling the whole story
that
now.
such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
If only you didn't sound like a tuba. If you had any
Each
different
of the
voice,
7 nations
maybe.
has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
Tell him,
I
madam.
apologize for appearing in full armor. I'm afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks.
I
to
actually
the Adepti.
was thinking that I
thought
might
this
go back
battle
to
would
Fury
perhaps
for a
be my
stream.
last.
Have you ever played
Thanks to the
Fury?
aid of
Or,
the
you know,
Adepti,
ever seen it before?
Our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does
It
everyone
is
look
fun.
so
It's a lot of fun.
down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there,
Oh,
and
she's
those
precious.
powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
Yeah, I wasn't scared. I had a whole army behind me, girl. Your
When
name is
Angels
Chang
meet,
Chang. Oh my
everyone
god.
always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty.
Must be nice.
Chang Chang. This little girl, Chang Chang. In a big old world, Chang Chang. All right.
Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, clang, clang, clang went the trolley.
It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection.
Well, why were you
But
asking
it is
about
no
tomorrow's
longer
stream? You were trying to see if you were
necessary for
showing
the
up or
city
not?
to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little
Bastion will
niggling
probably be the
matter.
day after tomorrow.
Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say
I probably
so,
should
Cloud
start
Retainer?
putting a schedule since I have an internal
Your line
schedule
of
that I'm
inquiry
following.
is
I should
askew.
probably just start
One
posting
did
the
not
schedule.
spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
No. I want everybody to notice what's happening right now in the game. I thought I was gonna have to figure out what to do for the last 15 minutes, but now this last 15 minutes has turned into 6, about to be 5 minutes, and it's all cutscene.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you
It
humans
does.
would have once
That's what I'm
again
talking
changed
about.
the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chisei
Y'all
will
are
not
still
simply exploit their
talking.
power once we depart?
Letting them lips
In my
flap.
view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Father, you needn't worry. It seems
I
to me
mean,
that this right of supervision
if it
is
was a
best
KH
left
game,
to the
I'd be
people
hanging
of
on every
Liyue.
word. But they don't. For as much as they talk in KH games, they don't waste their breath.
No, they're always saying something you need
That you need to pay attention to.
Looks like the conflict between humans and
Yeah.
Adepti was avoided.
Just better.
All's
They
well
have
that
scene
ends
skip
well,
now.
huh? Oh, right. It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
Oh, Onwed said it's realistic.
Unleash the gods.
Deer in the woods never shut up. When have you ever taken the time to listen? It's like,
See, that's the thing. I have the choice.
wait.
to listen or not listen.
No. Onwed has a point. When you're out in nature, even when we're outside of our house, do the birds ever shut up?
No. But there are times when birds are having conversations, but we're like, oh, that kind of sounds like something I should be listening to. Like the other day.
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
I'm out of time now.
But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're...
Always keep in mind that whenever you hear a bird out in nature, literally the only thing it's doing is shouting, sex! Sex!
No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is that not what a meeting call?
Come get your sex!
It's like, I'm wide open. Waiting for entries.
Hello! It's like, no, we hear you.
I know.
What give?
I know y'all hear me.
No takers? Fine. It's practically the equivalent of us going to a nightclub. I haven't opened a chest the entire stream.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
I'm getting better.
Unfortunately,
Cutting it
Zhongli
close
isn't
with the
here
ankles.
At the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House.
I shouldn't have started this cutscene.
Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stop here.
Finally.
Out of time. Out of time. That was fun.
There's another COVID variant.
There's another COVID variant.
There's another COVID variant.
Oh no, I missed on the Wanderer. Dang.
No!
Well, that sucks. Insufficient funds. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. Raiden Shogun, and she's real quick. Oh, you want me to spend money? You're out of your mind. Okay. All right. I will see you guys next time. Boo, whip, boo, whip. Final announcements. Most recent follower, Panda OVO. Most recent subscriber, Choco Becca. Top donator, Cbone92. Thanks for coming out, you guys. I'm Black Genesis, and it's this long. Don't forget to tell your friends just how long it is. Check those links. The poll has passed from yesterday. Bastion was the winner, so that one's going to be put into circulation. And I will see you guys next time, tomorrow morning with Fury. You guys have a nice day. See ya.